Hello, today we're in Rakvere and we're going to explore the 8th most populous town in Estonia, though apparently the 3rd most densely populated according to Wikipedia. We're actually going to go to a museum right now. We're going to go to the, I'll show you now, the Eesti Politsei Museum. So we're in the Estonian Police Museum and we have a little digital QR code tour. So far we're in a room which is full of hats and the odd picture of police training and stuff like that. But they also have, look, I'm going to say, and please say if I'm wrong, but this looks like a bomb disposal unit or some kind of thing. So all these costumes are basically high up roles in Estonian police, in the Estonian police force, but they're all like post 1991. So we're not seeing any Soviet policing here or police uniforms. Yeah, here we go. So this is the more Soviet style with no indication of Estonian flags or anything like that. Look, there's even a painting. This shows you the hierarchy system of the police back in the days of the Soviet Union. Until I was born. Yes. So you had the Ministry of Internal Affairs of the Soviet Union. Doesn't that sound ominous? This is the current structure, Director General, and then you've got different departments, and I think they're split into North, West, South and East. This display is just talking about the vehicles they had in possession, and what's cool is that it's saying like in the 1920s there's only like one car, and that was in Tallinn. Look at that, you used to have a police sword in the 1920s, isn't that fantastic? 1914, Estonian police sword. Don't get swords these days. There's a drone here, look, and in here we've got even more. It's almost like a hidden cupboard with all the different baton. Look, oh look, this is a more modern one. The baton that you can whip out, some handcuffs, pepper sprays, old-fashioned camcorders for recording, and they're fantastic. Look, and then these giant mobile phones. That looks like a British hat. I think this wall is a tribute to all the cigarettes and contraband they have to ban when dealing with customs, because people take too many cigarettes with them. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of Russian stuff here.
Oh, that's when they made fake vodka, to call it.
Oh, really?
Vodka.
Oh, right, so illegal untaxed vodka. And just stick it in any old bottles. But they've got even more cigarettes on here. Well, this is an old distillery, look. Dodgy one, Dodgy Dave. Or any other dodgy person. Where you just make vodka out of potatoes or something. More modern home distillery for making your own vodka, and it even has ingredients. Look, if you're using like turnip or parsnip or pumpkin. Here are your fake confiscated Armani glasses, your genuine fakes, probably from Turkey. No offence to Turkey, but you know you've got loads of it. One way to get cigarettes in, apparently. Maybe it was smuggled in this tank.
And then this?
Yeah, in a beer keg.
Beer in it, and then
smuggling cheap cigarettes in.
Whole thing.
Yeah, that's another way. Ramming cigarettes. I think you're just giving me ideas, Christina.
Into, what is this?
Like a paddleboard, isn't it? It's a paddleboard. One you'd step on. Random hats. The Spanish one looks really uncomfortable. And what is that? Is that even a hat? Oh, they've got the Scottish one as well. Scotland Yard. Probably. Here we have an interactive display with a little Honda, and I think you have to do like reaction time stopping.
Yeah.
So I shall have a go.
Yeah. 1.3 seconds.
So it's a stopping time, so I travel quite far.
I can't reach. Which is that? Stopping.
This is why I don't trust Christina in the car. Which one's stopping? That makes me very nervous.
The middle one?
Yes, the middle one is the brake. He literally drove us here. Whoa. Very good. 15 meters.
I know, that's how I'm letting you do it first.
Jesus. Horrible.
Was it?
That's terrifying. I second, if you don't put your seatbelt on, you're going to whack into that, though, aren't you? Right, I shall. It's only 7 kilometres an hour, but it felt faster. I've got to. Do I just pull it down?
Yeah.
Isn't that awful?
That is not nice.
No, it's not comfortable, is it?
Oh my god.
It's one of those experiences you don't. Did you bang your arm against the metal bar?
Huh?
Did you bang your arm against the metal bar? Your breasts? Oh, yeah.
But like.
Whiplash! Let's get some compensation. Whiplash. This is the more interesting stat. This is people speeding and getting caught speeding. So what do you think's happened here, Christina? I'll tell you what's happened here. Not that people have changed their behaviours, but surveillance has increased. Definitely, isn't it? Let's go on that again. So that's surveillance. And just so you, another thing that's really interesting, accidents in traffic, I think is this one. Notice how there isn't much of a dip. When was the pandemic?
2019, 2020.
Yeah, there wasn't much of a dip. That's interesting. That's really interesting. And it doesn't change. Look, that isn't statistically much lower, is it? We had the odd bump, but statistically that isn't significant. I'm going to put Christina where she belongs. For not knowing where the brake pedal is, you're going in jail. It's not good enough, Christina.
Okay.
Now, I commission you, or I sentence you, I should say, to 15 seconds in jail.
Too long. Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
No, wrong department.
I thought this was a real person and we were singing.
You did actually start off.
He'd had a pint or two, or in this case, a bit of imperial brandy. The proper K-Commando, elite Estonian special force unit, which was created in 1991. Divide.
Is that heavy?
Oh, it's heavy, that is. Try and lift it up and above your head, Christina.
It's about 10? No, it's not 10. 8?
That's heavy. Let's watch Christina try and put the bulletproof vest back onto the hook. Come on. A bit heavy for you, is it? Brilliant.
That was more than 8 then. I could be 8 9.
That was funny. Well, I think I'm impressive.
Yeah. Is it heavy?
Oh, really? This is quite.
Light. The helmet is fine too.
I feel a bit like leather. Christina, you are the worst riot. If this is all Estonia has to offer, I'm afraid that we could have anarchy.
Try and move your head.
I know.
Oh my god. My neck is very weak.
Yes. It says there's confiscated cold weapons from prisoners. Look how. Ooh. Knives.
Correct. The one before was a lie.
Kas sa oled avalikus kohas peidetanud?
Have you farted in public?
Õige. Kas sa oled poiss?
Are you a boy?
Õige.
Awfully quick though.
Okay.
Ah, so this is about speed, honey.
Yeah.
Watch.
Jump over.
We're on camera.
It's so far away.
That's on the side. We don't make cars like this anymore, is
That's very long, this one. Yeah.
it? Leather. Rakvere is actually really well connected because it's in between Narva and Tallinn. It's actually like on the main like highway, so you can basically it's basically a motorway, and it's super quick. You can go across, and you can get to Tallinn in like an hour. because you're allowed to go 120 kilometers an hour or whatever there. I think that might be different in winter, but the point still stands. It's really connected, well connected. We're actually going to go look at the castle now and a giant statue. Oh look, we've just been to the police station. And is that a police car I hear? I don't know. Here it comes. Or is it? Oh no, fire. Ooh. So this is apparently quite famous, this theatre. Apparently it's the smallest town that has a professional theatre.
Yeah.
So this is the best view of Rakvere, up on the castle. This is apparently a 16th century castle. It's not actually open at this time of year, but we have been here before. And they have live actors, and it's really nice in the summer. They've got a lovely restaurant in there, and they serve you medieval food and whatnot. I don't think there's many places in the world where you can sled next to a 16th century medieval castle. So that's pretty cool. And what's nice about Rakvere is all the touristy things are pretty much centred around the castle. So you don't have to go far, and if you've got a parking space, you can pretty much explore the highlights of Rakvere in this sort of kilometre square. But everything's within like a 5-minute walk. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the spa here, because that's what sometimes happens when you explore Estonia in the winter. You get really cold, and if you've ever been in a sauna and you like saunas and you crave it, you're thinking to yourself, oh, I don't want to be cold anymore, I want to be in a sauna. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to take our nephew, and he's going to probably enjoy the water slide that goes outside and back inside the building.
Is the tree singing?
I think so. I think the tree is singing, Christina. Oh, bit of argy-bargy. You can turn right at a...
Oh, right.
No, it's right, isn't it, for him? He's been done by that rule again. There we are, the Princess of Rakvere.